Hi, this is Battle Chips. It's a game designed for the iPad on the iPad using the Codia development environment. It takes inspiration from some classic games like Robot Wars on the Apple II, but it has its own style. You can take your robots into the design studio, and there you can use different parts. For example, you can have weapons that have different ranges. You can have units that provide better shielding. You have bodies that provide armor. And last, you have tread units that can give you the ability to move forward quickly and turn slowly, or to move forward slowly and turn quickly. Or you can have a nice compromise unit like this one. So if you take your robot, drop him into the little test arena, he does nothing. That's because we haven't done programming yet. Programming within this environment is very unique. Let's take a look. Here's how you make a program in Battle Chips. It uses a chip-based process. So to make a little program here, we're going to make the simplest one possible. We take the forward chip, drop it in slot 1, and okay, that's it. We're done. So now if we take our robot, drop him in the test arena, he charges forward, and he runs into a wall, and he sits there spinning his treads. Not very interesting. So let's take him back into the programming environment. Now we're going to go to the sensor tray, and we'll pick a bump sensor. A bump sensor detects when the robot runs into a wall or into another robot or another obstacle. Okay, so now we've set on the bump sensor, go to slot 4. We go to slot 4. We drop a turn command in. Now we go back out. And now if we drop our robot in the arena, watch this. He charges forward, he hits the wall, and he turns. Okay, granted, that's not exactly Einstein level programming, but you can get quite a bit more elaborate. So there's, in addition to the movement options, there are all of the various sensors. There's radar, there's sensors that can detect if your robot has been damaged by fire from another robot. There are various commands that you can use for your hardware. You can turn shields on and off, you can fire your weapon, you can do self-repair, you can even draw a little pin mark behind you to see where your robot's been. Finally, there's some controls here. You can go directly to a particular socket. You can repeat the command in a socket X number of times. And you can also add these little chips here that say board A and board B. Those are whole other little areas for additional sockets here. There's board A, there's board B. Okay, back to the main board, so you can code on those boards and drop them in as if there were just one code. So let's take a look at a few other robots here. We'll go to the competition with this robot called Smoothie, and we'll look at the skeet shooting. This robot is good at using his radar to find these little moving skeet. And once he finds them, he turns quickly and plows them down. Good combination of his code, which is heavily dependent on the radar to look for the skeet, and his design, which uses the wheelbase that's very quick at turns so that he can track down the skeet. All right, he's eliminated the whole field of them. All right, let's take a look at this other robot over here, and we'll run him through the maze competition. In the maze competition, you have these little tracks which are detectable by radar but which can't be shot. So what you want is a robot that says, I found something and now I move toward it. So this robot is good at finding its way through the maze by using its radar to locate all those little tracks. All right. This robot, we'll take the same robot and we'll show him into the chase competition. In the chase competition, the tracks are actually moving. And you'll see that the robot that was pretty good at navigating the maze where the tracks stood still is pretty hopeless at finding them when they're moving around like this. All right, finally we'll take another robot and we'll go into the fourth competition, the one that most people have been waiting for. This is the melee, so we'll pick our various competitors here. Pick some good opponents. And then we're off to the melee. And now the robots are blasting away at each other, and this is where their programs are really being put to the test. Their use of shields, their use of self-repair, their ability to respond to damage, to bank off the walls and find a good position. In any case, this can go on for a while, but ultimately we'll get one robot that's the best survivor and uses its weaponry and its code well to take out the opponents. So this is Battle Chips. Thanks for coming in and taking a look, and it should be available soon in the App Store and developed with Codia. Thanks. Bye-bye.